Hello again, Magma WK here in Troia, the town of Troia, where we of course have our famous weapon and armor shops, and they have kinda weakish armor there. Also, they have a weapon shop. A weapon shop with kinda weakish weapons. Well, they have a bow available here and some elemental arrows, but they're not quite powerful to warrant either Cecil or Sid to use them. They're more frontline fighters. And over here, let's get drunk, because by golly, my pass. Wait a minute, I don't have a pass. Dang it! This is an exclusive club, and I need to get some exclusivity here. And a pass, I can't afford it right now. So we'll have to pass by later. Expletive. Expletive! Okay, maybe it is a little bit censored. Moving on, we see a dead person here. Wait a minute, dead person? Never mind. Moving on, and Naming Way is taking a swim over there, which kind of suggests, hey, maybe we can get over there if we look for a secret passage, which I currently forget. Speaking of which, I forgot to talk to you. Okay, is here good? Hello, ladies. How are you doing today? What? A paladin can't swim in the water? Oh yeah. Joining people is good. But Cecil, you're a paladin, you're supposed to be holy. You're not supposed to be into that stuff anymore. Hi, Naming Way, how are you doing? No, sir, I do not wish to change my name. I am not that vain in this video. And by the way, secret passage. And where there's secret passages, there's treasure, including what other illusion means. Twin harp? Who would want a twin harp anyway? Only a silly bard would want a harp. Oh yeah, money. Speaking of silly bards, I wonder what Edward is doing now. May he rest in peace. In spoony hell. And over here, we find a nice little building with chocobos. Really? So let's open not so hidden passages. No, sorry folks, there are no chocobo breeding in this game. The black chocobo. They kind of look bluish, purple, but they're stinky. Yes, they are stinky. Aren't they, stinky kid? Black chocobos being able to fly? But they can only land in the forest. That might be useful to know for the future, though. And that guy has discovered for us hidden passage. So since he discovered hidden passage, why don't we go to the back and say hello to our chocobo friends. Yeah, they're punks, aren't they? No, we don't want to take any chocobo food with us. Yet. Chocobo, chocobo, chocobo. Da, 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 da. You know, Radia would love these chocobos. This is making me too nostalgic of my friends that I've lost. Makes me so sad. Really, it does. So I've had enough of this dang town. It's making me feel bad. Interesting. And of course, item shop has items if you need them. But moving on once again. The I said there was a castle nearby. The castle of Troia. And they still have their crystal, I hope. Or at least they know where the crystal is. So let's ask them. With some beautiful music, by the way. And froggies in the mold. Very beautiful. Almost feminine. Yes, sir. We'll behave ourselves. Wait a minute. Could that be who I think it is? I hope they won't either, by golly. Because by golly, let's visit the sick here. Because I'm sick of... Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? It's Eddie! I mean Edward. And Tella, don't beat up spoony birds, please. I think he's learned his lesson. Sure, why not? You must go to Mount Ordeals and atone like I did, and then you maybe change classes into something more useful. I'm so sad. It's alright, lad, Edward. It's better to know you're worthless than to be worthless and not know it. That's the man I like, Sid. The Emprise is awesome. But there's a slight problem. We'll find that out later. And with airships, we pretty much have some command of the skies. And reverberation of our plot once again. Charles Crystal for Rosa. Wait a minute. Dark Elf? Human Astles has the crystal?
Ha ha ha! I am Astles, king of the Dark Elves. I have Matoya's crystal, and you shall give me that crown now!
Back to my Final Fantasy I nightmares. Urgh. Let's hope he doesn't try to rub us out.
I got erased!
Your substitute? Do we really want to know what Edward's substitute is? It's a twin harp. They were talking about that earlier. It was something about long distances. And this is transgendering once again. I'm sorry, in the 90s, people thought all guys were doctors and all females were nurses. By golly, this game changed all that. Yes, he's more than this, that. He is just spoony. And there's no cure for spoony. None that I know of, anyway. Do you know a cure of spoony, viewers? So let's talk to our clerics real quick. Yeah. Those are women? And you sure have a revealing outfit to be a guard. I think I like this place. And that explains the armor they have. But before we get to the clerics, and we're running low on time, treasure room! Let's go ahead and take everything. There was a boss in here. I took it earlier. I don't know why. Apparently, there's a woman behind bars. It's not a dungeon, though. Wait a minute, it is a dungeon. No, not yet. But it's good to be honest. But behind door number 3, there's always something good for us. And what do I mean by good? I mean by very valuable items. Ethers and ruby rings. Twins! Does that suggest something to you? Like the twin harp, for example. In our next video, we shall talk to the clerics, who hopefully Cecil will use his masculine charm to wile the feminine. Who am I kidding? Magma WK, be right back.